Sorry, folks, for our technical glitch. We'll go back to our continued program. Right now, today, we have Mr. and Mrs. Sparrow with us. And I was just asking Mr. Sparrow about why so that it was hard to make a life in Jamestown. So, Mr. Sparrow, could you continue?
Many got sick of disease and died, but we could easily defend ourselves from Indians when they attacked. A near disaster from our starvation, a little amount of soldiers are isolated from Indians. Although we severely needed more soldiers, craftsmen, farmers, we got more men like me. People like me know how to work. Instead of searching for silver and gold, our Captain John Smith helped us successfully plant our own crops, making our own dwellings. However, happened in England would eventually impact Jamestown. Get back here, woman!
Oh, Mrs. Sparrow, I have a few questions for you. What are your duties in the colony?
You may speak now.
My duties are to care for my family and keep the house clean and to cook for my family.
Oh, so what was it like to be a woman in the colony?
It was very difficult. I was not allowed to speak my mind. Also, I was property of my husband and all my possessions and my work wages.
So what happened if you tried running away?
If I tried to run away, it'd be like stealing myself from my husband. I would be punished by being put in the town stocks or getting a public whipping.
Got that right.
Okay, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Sparrow. Thank you for coming in. It's been a pleasure. Okay, our next guest would be Ruth. Ruth, she was a slave back in the 1700s. How are you today, Ruth? I am so happy that you were able to join us. I know my questions might be hard for you to talk about, but I hope you can. How did they force you into slavery?
They kidnapped us from our homes in Africa. It was terrible. I'm surprised that I even survived. That majority of my fellow slaves died on the trip over. We were practically starving to death, and disease was a big factor in death on the ship as well.
Wow, that experience during the trip of the Atlantic Ocean sounded horrible. How was what happened once you got to the America?
Once we got there, we met our masters who bought us, and we were taken to our shelter. We were expected to work hard in the fields like corn and tobacco fields, and in return we got food, shelter, clothing, but we were slaves for life.
Thank you very much, Ruth. It was a pleasure to talk to you today. Well, that ends our show today. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Have a great day.